Hey everybody, this is Alex Dickson with Studio 722 coming back at you with another High Mix This. This time around we're going to take a look at a project I just finished up yesterday, and it's called Schizophrenic, and it's a track I produced myself. And yeah, let's get started. The first thing I started off with was the drums. I used Break Tweaker, and I started with the kick, then the hat, then the snare, and then I got a little shaker in here. And pretty much it's just a simple 4 on the floor pattern with different patterns going throughout. So I have from, oh darn it. See, it's a simple 4 on the floor. And there's a intro, and then another, and then like sort of a break, and then it goes into that. Anyway, I'll play you a little bit of the song. No. Shut up. Go away. Stop it. Stop it. Come on, stop it. Shut up. Shut up! You know, you got the Break Tweaker beats coming in. And then after I got my drums set up, I got a bass line using the T-Force Alpha. And this is probably one of my more favorite synthesizers. I pretty much used a preset though, and I think I modified it. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think I did. But this is the bass line. You know, it's just a simple C in repetition. And then I got a pad that's I'm using Steinberg's Pad Shop. And up here, over here, I have a lead synth using Retrolog. Pretty much it's just a saw wave that's detuned with 8 voices, and I also have a square wave detuned with also 8 voices, and I got a little bit of a release I got a little bit of a tail on each note with the release. And then lastly I have this synth called Futura. I'm pretty much just using the first preset because that's what sounded the best. It actually fit the song really well, but you know, as you can see, it's a different synth than what you're used to. You know, it's pretty much known for a classic Hoover sound. I don't know how to describe it other than playing it. You know, it's got that kind of sound to it. And now the vocals, on the other hand, are something pretty interesting. As you can see, I got about 6 of them. These first 5 are like my schizophrenic sounds. So as you can see, I have them effects to hell. You know, I just got them like wow, crazy effects. And then I have my response. Shut up. Go away. Stop it. Also really effects. And I have that, and I have those in 3 separate places, each doing their own thing. You know, there's that. And as for instruments and effects as for the effects on my inserts, I don't have much. Pretty much on the bass line, I have the saturation knob to give it some grit. And on each vocal, on the schizo vocals and the lead vocal, or not really the lead vocal, the response vocal, I've got the compressor to bring up the level. I've got a reverb, then an EQ, and alloy to do some further EQ and some de-essing. And I also have a brick wall limiter to keep it from going over 0. And on the true verb, I've got a lot of the high end pulled out to give it, to kind of keep it from washing away too bad. And I also have most of my instruments going to the Revelation reverb set on a cathedral setting. And that's pretty much what I have for my true verbs as well. On the schizo vocals, I have the vintage compressor, compressing to bring up the volume again. And then I have this new plugin by Isotope called D-Delay, DDLY, and I've got it off the sync setting, and then I got a lot of feedback going to it, trashing it a little bit, all dry, mostly wet. And then I've got the true verb on a cathedral setting, same thing. And then I got Alloy 2 doing some EQ, pulling out the lows. And yeah, that's about it. There's not much to this song, other than level balancing and all that stuff. And as you can see, I got them sent out. I got the kick, hat, snare, and shaker being sent out from Break Tweaker to separate outputs. And so, yeah, that's the song. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed one. Bye.